Welcome to my channel Journey of Spirit. Energy reading. You have been, or some of you, encountered someone in your reading or on your channel that has a disability. That person popped in based on seeing some truth or got guided in, but was so distracted or confused about all the energies that got entangled with it. That was one energy I picked up on. That could also be the person who would like to speak but doesn't have the ability in a moment to do so. Also an energy with, we call it, in the Netherlands we call it TOS. Apparently that is I'm not a professional on the matter. It is just a knowledge I picked up on along the way. Or some insight is better. Yeah. That is that how they hear. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing two energies here. Two feminine energies. Where in my other reading I thought it was, or in one of my other videos I thought it was one feminine, but they look like sisters, and I'm getting, let them know we found each other and we are together. Okay, didn't expect that to happen. Okay, TOS is an illness or not an illness, a condition, as it got explained to me, where words get lost, kept in the mind, and it doesn't click and doesn't come out as we would expect them to come out. And in that loop or in that cycle, it had to do with hearing and speech. There's a conflict in there as well. Other energies that came into looking for some resolve in their issues were people with fibrom. It's a difficult word. Where people kept muscle twitches, aches, etc. Their nervous system does stuff uncontrollably, also their bowel, etc. So as energies got intertwined in people's readings, they didn't get their resolve, and it got like in a ugly mess. I had a video also where I did a sound. Like I said, I can be a mirror, function as a mirror, and I'm also a rebel, but that's another element. That's this. I will explain later. But being a direct mirror, Spirit just guided me to do this video, as in how you speak to universe, how you have your wishes or want your answers when it comes to universe, that's sensitive energy, and you didn't get what you want, or it played out differently and you don't know why. Spirit said, let them subscribe. Don't have to, but Spirit says if they would like to, let them subscribe. So when they ask for something, when it comes to universal energies, and they don't pick it up 3D, their letters, etc. If they would come across your channel, they will get either an insight or a hint in 3D constructs or a straight answer, depending on what I'm working on at the moment. Mirror and rebel. This. In my former video I said something about a glow up, and that I had to look a certain way, etc. And that is basically pleasing, still some form of pleasing someone else, where Spirit was seeing other silhouettes again. Spirit was like, no, you are doing this for yourself, and wanting to teach people how to be and stay authentic. How to level up, so guide them to your other videos where you can see where, as I start off, that it has to do with the topic where people are afraid that their businesses are under attack, etc. And then I said, if people try to attack me or something, yeah, that's me being an empath, a mirror as well, showing you that even though stuff like that might be in the energy fields, it doesn't necessarily not necessarily have to affect you. So in the beginning stages you would see me, or you would see a part of me, and you would see me doing the cards, because I thought that the element of the tarot cards would provide that content, that entertainment. But the other mirroring part of me, so light and dark night, was like, yeah, but then you would be, yeah, You would get led again instead of being a leader in that construct where you want to be authentic and want to be self-sufficient. Now you have a channel where you can show how you did the last bits of and showed the last parts of self-made, because that was a worry too, that I needed to somehow prove or show to you how I did it all. And then Spirit places me in situations to learn the lessons behind the scenes. Therefore you will also see that because I also wanted to deliver quality instead of quantity, you will see me distance myself from the whole thing so I can authentically give you a new, refreshed, thank you, way of being. So in my on my own channel, I'm working on myself, and you see me going through phases. It also shows that I, in that moment, don't have a straight and cut answer for you, because if I would have it, I would label it and then make a little box and somehow a spiritual prison, because I'm against labels, or was for the longest time. Therefore on my community board I call it themes and not labels, to have like flags on a map, to get my bearings, to have some orientation points. Where I got rid of the restriction when you call it label, because in a narrative on social media, the narrative were labels, and there was a negative concoction. There was a negative element in that mix, and when I walk my path, I like to clear those elements out to stay sovereign. So now I come on here to show a brand, or that I can wear a brand, being self-made, so not being a slave to a brand, but the brand can be a slave to me, because I leveled up. That's one. Second, with this kind of brand, I liked the depiction for one. I got some others, and I was in love with the depiction. Anyway, this is a brand without the negative and without the negative elements and the negative stigma that came with the reputation of the brand. For example, there is a brand with the letter B. You dig? Yeah? That caught fire, literally, because of their reputation. and what they are doing behind the scenes. This is me showing I can wear whatever I want, and I'm worthy of it, and I'm not being puppeteered, and I'm not being associated with the negativity they put on it. Sit on that for a while. So with the business, back on topic. You see me first having only show this part. That was a comfort zone. If I want to know if I'm in a comfort zone or if I want to move along, I will test certain things out by myself. So you get one with a blank screen or a blacked out screen. Then you will see me like this. I needed to get acquainted or somewhat comfortable with being in front of the camera. So you will see the elements and steps if you review it, or if you first see it you first see this video and then go review the rest. Now you have more tools to see the bigger picture. So, and in the overall, like I said, Spirit shows me in my videos as well that I test energies, can go left or right, and still be on point. But I thought I wasn't, or it got a little bit. If somebody else would view my video, I also can pick up on their energy, where it doesn't have to make sense for them in the now. Or you feel my energy. I mean, people are aware, or getting more aware, or you were already sensitive. Yeah. Then you get the reflection of the reaction, or the other way around. That's being fluent and flexible with energies. And then I will sit with that energy because I saw it, and then I will pick it apart and see how it affects me or why it was there. I'm not sure I want to go there yet. It's sensitive. Also somebody being in the, or not so much aware of the Virgo energy as well. Virgo is analyzing. Short links. Virgo is analyzing. Awareness is, and conscious, or conscious is analyzing. And not being aware of that awareness can get you frustrated, and that can kick you back in the shadow aspect of Virgo. And if anyway, something triggered me to say Virgo awareness, consciousness, and I can leave it up to the colleagues. Yeah. Channel. Self-made, yes. Someone was afraid with their business that they would get spiritually attacked, spiritual warfare. If I'm the mirror or the example, I showed you that you can do it. But it's more to do with first you feared it, then you become the fearful energy, and then you attract. Instead of taking a step back, because I've been not posting videos for a while now, and you will see that I haven't lost anything. Better yet, I became better, stronger for it, because self-love was more important, so that could flow out in the community than all the additional energy, opinion, etc. is. Yeah. And there was a side note of love, also a love relationship, etc. Yeah. See how I got guided fluidly, flexibly, with flexibility to a more loving, healed way of saying it. So business and love, if you want to balance it, and you have co-workers that you were doubting or doubtful of, and when you are ignoring your intuition, because I had an example, I rather vent, be blunt, yeah, so people can respond, and then we both get clarity and things can get hashed out. Yeah. So when you have people around you where you are doubtful of, and you're not taking any action on it, it being a debate or it being a trying to resolve that conflict, first I like to go within, see what is of self, of dark night before, because I want to diffuse basically the way I can be. And then spirit shows me how I Oh, I can be sometimes when I would be passionate. Anyway, yeah? Then you are not trusting your intuition. You are not taking your or claiming your space, and that has nothing to do with self love. If in love or business, one of the two, let's say keep it neutral. In business, you are chasing, you are molding yourself into something and you are doubting if it's good for you. And you're doubting if you can stay authentically yourself. Doesn't matter how it plays out in 3D. Yeah? When you feel you are compromising and you see people walking straight over your ass, not once. Once you might think like, okay, that was a coincidence. But if it happens twice, 3 times, 4 times, in several niches, several layers, in the multi-dimensional way of being holistically self, ouch, you are again, based on the first layer next to you, you are rippling it out. Do not loving, do not trusting yourself, do not, etc. Yeah? When you just keep replacing them, because they are replaceable, that's mirroring back that you did not heal what spirit tried to help you to heal. And that's your free will. That's okay. And in the skills of balance, when you are feeding into that part of the skill of the not loving yourself, chasing, etc., that is going to weigh down even more. So if your lover is your mirror, and be walking away because you don't love yourself, and this was the amplified version of self-love, then you have no business, then you have no lover. Where with law of attraction, you want to know what's what and what you are doing. Yeah, it's deep. Feeling or sensing what kind of impact this is going to have. So going back to neutral, you can see my side steps, how I use discernment, how I stay authentically self, and where I don't have the word spirit will guide me to elements of life where it's easier for me to find those answers. If I give less of a, when it comes to my perfectionist nature, when I give less of a quality, like in the video I was doing this with my hands, that symbolizes back to sender, yeah? In that moment, it was not for me to know, it was more like how are people interpreting what you are doing, and does it really matter? In a mirror, when it comes to, because I was in that phase, I was also tweaking the niche of psychology and our niche and how it could work together and how it sometimes collides or butt heads. The fear was posting videos and of being spiritual. And how we butt heads is more with the wanting to be right, either or side, yeah, in the past. And one has physical documents because they live 3D or like the 3D more. Give 3D more worth than it, or more value than it actually has. Because if in a fragmented moment and there's another energy coming in stating that somebody was being diagnosed based on their videos. Oh, that's bad. Because I also had a synchronized confirmation of misdiagnosis. Yeah. So from an understanding point of view, I can understand if someone would view one of my or several of my videos where I'm aware it's distracting for me as well, yeah? There are differences. And when in psychology, I had the experience of the homeless shelter, where people would have addictions, and if they would enter a program, they would get asked by the official, so the one with the 3D paper, yeah, the value paper, to that one would ask to the one with the experience to help out and tell their story to be helpful for a group. Because deep down they know that if they don't have the experience, they are not taking seriously. And that's the mirror element again, yeah, being more spiritual driven. I got my 3D experience with the Virgo element of awareness. and picking everything apart. I had to do my experiences with organizations and not institutions. Keep it neutral, organizations, yeah? Where I would have help, but the person with the paper, yeah, was only of good assistance to the organization because the organization had proved that and that the person you were helping had nothing to say because you provided your documents of proof. And what the organization basically did, what I saw, was like, well, ma'am, thank you, man or ma'am, yeah, and shut the door. But again, is also a form of bombshell. The organization, when you get like plucked out of the story, yeah, the person you provided the paper for, that organization, that's my experience, was like, take the blame. You got accountability. I didn't know back then, but in hindsight, it was no, if I'm dead, then I really need help. Then you have proved that I need help. Not that there is something wrong with me that you can put it in my shoes. No, you are an organization that needs to help a person. Yeah. You clearly have evidence that you should, but you are abusing it, as in you don't know anything, you should trust us, and etc. Yeah? So, therefore, my life is one where I was like, okay, I will see what that road, that path takes me, but I will observe. Meanwhile, spiritually, I took in karma. Not only accountability for my for me being naive, also theirs. Not because I wanted or had the intent to forgive them. It was, if it doesn't kill me, it makes me stronger. And in some religions you have karma, dharma. And it was, if you don't have karma now, me working it out doesn't mean you are exalted of. Just means I work twice as hard to be in the situation I am in now. And organizations being in states, I don't condone it. There are elements that I don't listen to anybody, because also doing all the work, yeah, working karma dharma in relation and having the awareness, you also have to use psychology. And I watched Jordan Peterson, etc. Yeah, to dive deep into what the brain does, and it was parts of Jordan Peterson where I was like more on a spiritual level, was like doing meditation and spirituality videos, because when some people have a do meditation videos, they are also likely to have a blog or some other videos with some insights. You had folders, etc., about monkey mind, yada yada. Yeah, and I would choose that bulk because downloads are like that's a visual tool for me, like an avalanche, and then you are like, whoa, that's a big pile. So to make your path easier, you have to start somewhere, yeah? And then you are picking it apart, and intuitively I already knew that I needed certain elements to rebuild the foundation with. Kundalini was a download as well, a channeled message, where I'm working on the chord, yeah? All those names, and it differs based on when something got posted. New studies, yeah. Some are authentically new and others are just to avoid plagiarism. They took some elements and molded it into new to spoon feed you, yeah? Anyway, now I saw it in a channeled message. That chord, energetic chord, and then the snakes trying to arise, yeah, and then they will entangle, but I saw them the species of snake, yeah, I saw them constricting, crumbling down certain elements every Kundalini awakening. And this has to do with what I was talking about, because you think I'd be, yeah? No. Still a topic. If I don't want over explain, Virgo. Sometimes I have to give people space as well. Breaking up, and I need to trust more. Yeah. That is spirituality as well. I have to trust more. So, anyway, guided to more spiritual ways of seeing it, because psychology in itself is so condensed, also so labeled, and then the element of fear. I heard people being in the field of it, working in the fields of it, when in training, feel the fear because they see so many similarities that they are like, oh, yeah? And like I said, I'm alchemizing tools as I go, and tools that seem fit to me, and therefore I sometimes need different topics or different points of view. Because if you look in history, and I don't know if people with psychology connect the dots when it comes to history, and or get that element of or that part of history where you had druids first, from the era I'm talking about, to connect some dots, yeah, to mysticism. Excuse the nails, I have nail polish on it, and sometimes when I clean it, there's some residue, and I also have a golden ring inside of my lamp. So, yeah. Anywho, druids, and then you get shorter version. If you look it up on Wikipedia, you got alchemy. And when you look on Wikipedia, you get blue links linking you to other niches. Yeah? Then you had theology, morale, theology, science, etc. Yeah? So let's say psychiatry or those fields, that all these fields were, if you pick it apart, were people coming from a different way of seeing things. You had one topic, but several, that's Plato. No, I don't. This. Oh, look. Zie je gewoon nu die thunderous. I love it. Yeah. That's people being authentically them, one topic, different perspectives. But the karma thing to it is the me. I got proof. I got proof. We're basically in energy, which could be scientific, yeah, where, and if you want to see a certain confirmation or a certain truth, you will attract that in, or you are prone to move in that direction. So how would you be different to a tarot reader, or because your proof doesn't have to be like mine, doesn't have to be the hella of it all, yeah. Yeah, and a spiritualist, a Reiki, a healer, etc., with awareness did the work, so it could complement one another as well, instead of bumping heads. Because I know of experience, you pick apart everything going up in the monkey mind. And with that awareness, if you completed this task, and also psychology, the churches, as I got this is older wisdom, churches would back in the day educate people to become nurses, to become school teachers, to become, to become something of significance. So also there, religion is a translation of energy, how we perceive it, different eyes, different words to be new, to have proven something with ego. That is how it all ties in together. We are not so different, other than, from my experience and what I do, is really be doing the work. So with that self-love, business, etc., the mistake that the majority of people make, and that also had to do with the religion download, the biggest glitch was that God or Jesus already suffered. Aha! I don't know why. I had people in my network back in the day, friends and coworkers, etc., who were Muslim, but were like, if Jesus already committed the sins, why would we need to suffer? And I was like, why are you saying it where everything, when it comes to Ramadan, when it comes to prayer, etc., you are talking about Allah? But when, yes, I had some colleagues, you're busted. Love you. I really do. Oh, people like to play or morph truths, to their advantage. And that's all, those are all karma elements. But the biggest glitch in general is when people are behaving like Jesus already did the work, so we don't. Do you even think if it's a godly being? Do you even? There needs to be a certain grace, a certain something to it, Adult, channeled word. Grown up element to it. How you hold and conduct yourself. As to say thanks. Because using that as an excuse in 3D life would be like, I'm so sorry. It's like, hey. The biggest disrespect you can give an energy. And I don't know the origin, who threw it in there. Yeah, I don't know the origin of that story. I don't know if people on the practicing Satan levels. Like I said, so many people, so many words, trying to be popular, trying to be something, and it's all word vomit to me. Yeah. Someone, and it's not even that I'm, yeah. If someone feels targeted, it's like, and they are that weak, the first thing they will do is like, they try to awaken the whole collective to, or their collective to, where, as an other example, if you do the work, stuff like this, yeah, dragon bot, etc., and saging is an extension of self. The crystals, etc., are an extension of you. I bottom too, being the everlasting skeptic. They showed me their worth, to be thankful of them, and then they showed me that they were indeed an extension of me. We being made out of water, bacteria, etc. We have elements connecting with the crystals, so therefore they are an extension of our energy, a reminder of where we came from. So this is an extension of self. Also in the downloaded message, people then conjuring up beings, if you don't know what it is, what you are doing, and you don't put in the effort to know what you are doing, you are insulting the being you summoned. When you are somewhat confused, you are rippling out their energy. Yeah, and what do you think the being is going to be? Therefore, spell works don't materialize the way they intend to do. Because I had energy popping up like, what the fuck am I? Excuse my French. What am I doing here? And I look at the energy and be like, hi, who are you? What do you do, etc. When you get that old-fashioned, powerful, and I'm going to mess this, I'm like, you think so? Back to sender. Not resonating with that energy. Come back when you need a lesson. Back to sender. Have self-love. Know what self-love is. Have self-worth. Get to know the steps you are taking. Recognize the steps that you are taking to be that foundation. That unbreakable foundation. Yeah, and I'm in an hour and I can go back and forth and over explain. No, that's the Virgo element, and I'm not tapping into the energy because I didn't want to go all in the different energies that people were reading on. It was what it was. I just show yourself, be like that peace of mind, that zen in the earth. Show you clarity and be gone already. Yes. I'm open for donations. The donations are in the description box with PayPal link this time as well. And they are only in the description box for your safety, not to for me to give you personals, not to. No, it's just you like what I'm doing. You would like to see more because you see that my channel is me being self-made. Also, I learned from other people with love. Thank you for showing those videos where I could learn from you, where the codependent energy in business, you can, if you reflect love, the love energy with a spiritual lover, etc. If you push that away and you are in business and you are going through a retrograde, a moon cycle, etc., and your viewers aren't donating to you and you feel like you are in need of money, like mentality, that was because you started your channel with a codependent energy, and that's what I oh my god, that looks so wrong. That is what I just worked out. And therefore, just because I was doing other things to support myself, sponsor myself, therefore donations here are generally optional. Yeah, you see me growing, I want to help you grow, and I learn from others to give back as well. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to learn through observation, and I'm giving these clarifiers back so you can develop to be even better. Yes, Wen, thank you. Yeah, love you, thank you, and see you in the next. Bye.